Aaron, welcome back stateside. Just before you get to basketball, what's been it like for you after the year overseas, just to kind of get back on this side of the pond?
Yeah, it's been good. Got back, been staying in Chicago, that's where my wife's from. So we've been there, and then I've been here for the past like 3 weeks working out, leading up to this. So it's been good. I had a good season overseas, and it's good to be back. And I'm excited for this one.
From a basketball standpoint, what's the biggest thing you think you maybe improved on while you're over there, and maybe the thing that you kind of know you want to get to the next level coming back here?
From what you all saw last year, probably confidence. Last year I had no confidence in my game, didn't really know what to expect. Knowing there wasn't any roster spots, knowing that I was going to spend the year overseas, so a lot more confident in my game this year than I was at this point last year.
When you're saying the no confidence, you're saying because of the fact you kind of knew where the situation was, or is it, or we're just going to the pro level?
Yeah, I think a little bit of both, to be honest. The situation, I mean, it was good in the fact that I got to play Summer League, get a year under my belt, get experience doing this, and then I also had the opportunity to go overseas and get more experience. So a little bit of everything. So now I feel more confident in my game, feel more confident in the whole situation.
So you were with the coaching staff, the previous one a little bit last summer, now different coaching staff.
Mm-hmm.
What's your sense of the new staff and kind of what they're looking to do and how that kind of works for you?
Yeah, I'm excited. Coach Brooks likes guys who can guard multiple positions, be versatile. I don't think he wants guys that peg into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He kind of wants versatility. So I think that's right up my alley, both defensively and offensively.
What are the challenges when you go overseas and maybe learn a little different style for the game, play a little differently, and then coming back here and getting back into it over here?
Yeah, it's different. The NBA line is a little bit longer, a little bit more athletic, a little bit more isolation and more probably individually talented on this side on the water, whereas over there it's more team structure and sets and stuff like that. So it took a little bit getting used to, but I feel like my game is pretty like I can mold into different situations, so that's what I try to do.
What kinds of things did you work on?
Last year.
Where are your improvements?
Yeah. Trying to make the plays off the pick and pop last year in Summer League in specific, I was very hesitant. This summer I went overseas, and this past year overseas, I tried to make quick reads off the pick and pop, get a little bit stronger, and just, like I said, the confidence I think helps all of that.
Did you get a chance to assess the Wizards season last year?
Yeah, I followed. I know it was a tough year for him. I know expectations versus what happened was, it's just one of those years. Injuries and stuff like that played into that. So I think we're excited for this year, this upcoming year. I think there's been some good moves. So
how do you feel like you could help them?
Like I was telling Ben, right? Like I was telling Ben, versatility, whether it's in practice, giving the guys different looks, or being able to shoot, being able to space the floor from the front court position, just a little bit of that.
Obviously they made the coaching change here. Did I hear that you overseas last year went through that a couple different times?
Yeah, I had 3 coaches. So I think in terms of my first year over there, I kind of saw a little bit of everything. So it was cool, but at the same time, it was tough from a playing standpoint. We never had a fluid structure, and never really knew what to expect because so many different coaches. I mean, you don't see that at any level of basketball. So it was weird.
Does that fuel you at all when you come back here to work for a roster spot here, knowing that what the alternative is and wanting to stick here?
Yeah. Obviously I want to play in the NBA and I want to play here in Washington, but I did have a little weird situation with the coaches, but overseas basketball is, I wasn't a top league and I was at a high level of basketball, so I wouldn't play it down, but obviously I want to play in Washington, I want to play in the NBA. It's been my dream my whole life, so. But yeah, I definitely don't want to go back and have 3 coaches and do that again, so.
Obviously Europe's a big place, it's a different league. Did you see Satoransky at all while you were over there?
No, never got to see him. I watched a little bit of EuroLeague, so I saw Barcelona play a couple times. Good player, athletic. I like him.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Aaron.
Mag.